Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with Elect Your Soul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a motivational speaker, a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual bitch putting everybody on. What I intend to do is to help change the world and to help change your life. So today in this video, guys, I intend truly that I can do that for you all. Because what I am going to be talking about within today's video is about something that I kind of like divinely feel like, intuitively speaking, should talk about with you guys. And it's really because I received two different signs that were very, very prominent, like super in my face about this exact topic, which is thought transmission with your SP. So within the law of assumption, or even if you are just a conscious manifester, whatever it is that you do to manifest your desires, an SP is a person that you have chosen to manifest into your life, whether it be your crush, a neighbor, a friend, like it doesn't matter. It doesn't even have to just be a romantic sense, just somebody that you want within your life. That specific person is yours to manifest, okay? And then what thought transmission is, it's kind of like another form of telepathy. So in this regard, you're able to mentally send over messages to that desired person, to that specific person, in which they're able to receive your messages. And honestly speaking, this is not about you sitting there and literally having a full-on conversation with that person, but more of to say that you are able to influence the thoughts that other people have because of your intention to do so. Now, of course, initially setting up the good energy here, if you are going to use thought transmission within whoever it is, I want you guys to be doing it for good reasons, for good purposes, to be saying kind things, you know, whatever else, to make things work in your favor, but never anything that is malicious, okay? I don't vibe with malicious energy here, and I assume none of y'all either, because you all fuck with me, and if you fuck with me, you know that we're on that good energy. But besides that, guys, I'm really excited to get started with this topic because I feel like it's super interesting to understand that this is something that is very real. Even if not everybody understands how telepathy works, I'm telling you guys, it is happening constantly all the damn time, whether you realize it or not. Something that you're thinking to yourself in which another person suddenly starts singing, the song that you're singing to yourself in your head can be the same exact song that the person next to you can end up singing out loud. If you think about the color purple and then this person brings up the color purple, that right there, that's thought transmission, as simply said. It is a very cool thing, a very simple concept. It's just all about understanding that your thoughts really do, like, they go places. People pick them up, people hear them, people feel them, and with that being said, you're also able to help people think different things or to think what you're thinking, whatever it is. But again, it's all about your intention. So I'm just going to be showing you guys how to do this, what it's all about, and all this other stuff, even giving you guys examples of my own, because trust me, like, thought transmission happens all the fucking time in my life, and it's really because I allow it, and I think that it's really cool. I think that all the spiritual stuff is extremely cool, and that's something that will never fade away from me. So I intend truly that you all can learn from that and from what it is that I have to say about it and whatever else in the spiritual regard, which honestly, like, thought transmission isn't even totally spiritual. It's just a connection of energy, and it really is all connected all together. Now, okay guys, before we get started with the video right now, let me talk about the background music, the beautiful binaural beat track playlist in the background playing for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for blessing yourselves by listening to this kind of music, because I'm telling y'all, the amounts of ways that things have changed is immaculate in the very best way possible. Like, it's just amazing to understand that we can really manifest using this kind of music. A law of assumption binaural beat playlist, like, that's going to come in clutch whenever you need it. So whether you're manifesting at night, in the morning, on your daily walks, whatever it is, consciously speaking, go ahead and download this playlist or even just listen to it so that you can help yourself stay focused while you are mentally, consciously manifesting your desires, because you deserve to have it all. And so you absolutely, yes you do. So the link will be down below for y'all if y'all want to go click on that, check it out, and all that other stuff. But besides that, let's get started with the video right now so that we can talk about thought transmission with your SP, your specific person, the person that you are manifesting, because this right here is something that does come in clutch. You just got to be using your mind, got to be using your brain power, basically. It's super simple, guys, I promise. Now, when it comes to using thought transmission within whoever it is that you're using it on, whether it be your mom trying to get her into a better habit, better mindset, whatever it is, by you saying that everything's good, everything's this, everything's that, and like making sure that they hear it mentally, or whether it's you saying that this person's gonna tell me that they want to take me out on a date because I said that they do, I'm telling you guys, like, it works regardless, okay? So when it comes to using thought transmission, I will tell you guys that there isn't a special or particular thing that you have to do. Like, you don't have to lay down and meditate and visualize and affirm to yourself 80 million times that this person can hear what you're saying or anything like that. It's literally telling you guys as simple as I'm telling you. Like, please understand, it really is this easy. It is as simple as telling yourself that this person is going to tell me that they want to take me out this Friday, and then watching them tell you that they want to take you out this Friday, and that's it. It is all about you simply stating within your mind that this is done. They're telling me exactly what I want to hear. They can hear me. They know what I'm saying. And then watching them do it, because you're not overthinking it. You're not overcomplicating it. You're not worried about whether or not they actually will. Remember, guys, every single thing within the law of assumption, or just conscious manifesting in general, just the way of life, the way that you should be living, everybody should be living, is that it's all supposed to be super simple. Like, you guys have to understand this, because a lot of times people think that they have to rise above and beyond in order to get what they want, that they have to sacrifice a lot of things, that they have to meditate all day, every day in order for this other person to telepathically hear them. I'm going to be the first person to tell you that that is not the truth at all, especially somebody who used to overcomplicate a lot of the shit that I was doing within the law of assumption, within thought transmission, all this other stuff. It is not as overcomplicated as a lot of people may make it seem like it is. It really is not. It is as easy as simply stating to yourself that whatever I say right now, this person's gonna repeat back to me. Whatever I say right now, they're gonna hear me. They're gonna tell me the same exact thing. And then they do, because you simply stated that, and that's it. You keep it as simple as that. So let's say, for example, that you want to manifest that your crush texts you something really, really spicy or really flirty or whatever. You have it held within your mind what it is that you want them to say to you. You visualize them receiving that message, whether it be you seeing them, thinking that, oh, this is an original thought that I have, I want to tell them this, or them saying to themselves that they feel like you're telling them something mentally, whatever it is. Like, you don't have to be discreet about it if you don't want to be. You can if you want to be, it doesn't really matter. But the whole thing here is that you're intending that this person understands you, that they heard you, and that they are picking up on the message that you said. So whether they're repeating it back to you, whether they just have it noted, whether it's something that they just act on, whatever it is, understand that the message has been sent. The same second that you hit send, it is done, it is sent. Just like an email, it is instant. So if you tell yourself while you're leaving the house today that you're a bad bitch, and you know for a fact that the person that you're seeing, or your SP or whoever, is going to look at you and say, damn, that's a bad bitch right there, I want you to keep it in your mind that this is exactly what they're going to tell you, because it is a thought transmission that has been sent into their mind, that is now held within their mind, and that this is something that they're holding within their minds, that they're going to act on, that they're going to speak on, that they're going to do something on in your favor, because that's exactly what you intend. Now, even for myself, you guys, I will tell y'all, like, using thought transmission has been something that I've done a lot of times before. And the one thing, like the one formula, technically, whatever, the one rule that you need in order to really make this work is to just please not worry. It sounds super simple, and it really is super simple, but for some people it doesn't feel super simple to just think, oh, I don't have to worry about this, okay, I won't. Some people overthink, but I'm gonna tell you guys, like, even if you are an overthinker, remember exactly what it is that you're doing for yourself, and remember that there is no reason for you to be overthinking something like this. If you tell yourself that this person can see that they want to take you out on a date, or they want to do something with you, or they want to give you money or whatever, you better simply trust that they can feel that they can see that, and that they will act on that, and that's it. Because that's exactly what they will do. They're gonna do exactly what you're saying that they will do, because you said so, and that's it. That's really all there is to it. So that's exactly why I'm saying that when it came to me, a lot of times I've done this with people that were my friends, with partners, with parents, with like, it does not matter, with anybody really. I've done this a million times over. That this is all as simple as you think that it is, and that it really is. You tell yourself one thing, this person's gonna tell me this and that, and then you wait to see that this person actually will tell you that. Now, when I say wait for it, I don't mean you sitting there and being like, oh, are they gonna tell me it? When are they gonna tell me it? Okay, any minute now. They're gonna, like, absolutely not, lose that as well. That is overthinking it, that is overcomplicating it. You wanna keep this simple. You wanna just say to yourself that it is done, and then you know it is done. Stop trying to figure out how it's done, why it's done, when could it be done. It doesn't matter. It is instant and it is done, just like an email. When you send an email, you're not wondering about where did it go, when, what network cables did, like, you don't fucking care, because you know that it's been delivered and that's it. Same exact energy here. And if you really want this to happen for yourself, I highly recommend that you do not overcomplicate this. In terms of you letting your thoughts be something that holds you all the way down, where you think that you could be doing something wrong, I'm telling you, simply assume what it is that they're going to say to you by telling yourself that they're telling you, because they can read your mind and they know, and then watch it manifest right before your very eyes, because this is as easy as it is. Like, thought transmission, it is real, it is everywhere, it is all interconnected, because we are all interconnected people within this universe from a spiritual perspective. If we're all connected, we can all hear each other, we can all feel each other. We can feel the energy of the world world, of our city, of other people around us, everything, because we all are connected in that way. So if you know that that is the case and you know that that is the truth, I want you to use this to your advantage, where you understand and assume that because you are telling someone something mentally, that they are going to pick up on it because you said that they would, and that's it, because that is how thought transmission works. And you being as connected to this earth as you are, you better be using this to your advantage, because the amounts of times that I've seen this happen, it's like impossible for me to sit here and tell you that this cannot happen. I'm telling you, like I did it just yesterday with my sister. I said one thing in my mind, I sang a song in my mind, and then the next second she was saying the same exact thing, repeating it right back to me, and then we just laughed about it, and she was like, oh my god, every time you sing a song, every time you think this, I think it too, blah blah blah. It's interconnected right there. You tell yourself exactly what your SP is thinking of you, and then you watch your SP repeat it back to you or act on that. You tell yourself that your SP knows that you're the most beautiful, that you're the funniest, that you're the best, that you're this, that, and then your SP finds a way of just reciprocating that energy right back to you to show you, yeah, I did hear you and I do understand exactly what you're saying because it is the truth. Whether they think that it's their own thought or even you just telepathically communicating with them, trust me, people know. Not know in the way that they're sitting there like, oh, this bitch just sent me a telepathic message, nothing like that, but more what I mean is that they know that that energy is there, and they know that what they heard is something that was real, that they should act upon it. It's like enough of an influence for them to actually do something with it. So if y'all understand exactly what I'm saying here about thought transmission, I'm gonna tell you guys, like, you can use this to your advantage in every way, shape, and form. Whether it be about your mom just thinking that your outfit's cute instead of getting on your back today about what you're wearing. Whether it be about your grandparents giving you extra money. Oh, they want to give me money right now, and then they do because they wanted to give you money. They thought that they wanted to give you money. It was their idea right there. Thought transmission all within itself. It's all a manifested thing that you're creating with your intentions by saying, this person's going to hear what I'm saying, and they're going to do something with that, and that's it right there. This is how simple this is, and I'm telling you guys, if this was a more complicated topic, this video would be pretty long, but we're gonna keep it here because it really is as simple as I'm telling you, and I don't want you guys to overcomplicate it either. Within everything that I'm saying, I don't want you guys to feel like there are actually other obstacles in the way, that don't have to do this, don't have to repeat it 5 times, blah blah. No, you don't. One time is thankfully more than enough. So if you know that you want to live your life as easy as this, and you want things to just work in your favor as easily as this, and you want it all to be as easy as this, just allow it to be as easy as this. The only way that your life is going to work in your favor and all of your thoughts are going to be transmissioned at the pace that you want it to be is if you allow them to be. But remember to be your biggest help, not your biggest enemy. Do not be against yourself. Do not overthink this too much. Just literally keep it as simple as I'm telling you that it is. Think what you think, know that that person heard you, and then watch them reflect it right back to you. Because even within the 2 examples that I saw this week that made me, influenced me, inspired me to make this video today, those were 2 things that were just like instant, just like that. I'll give y'all a similar example because I don't want to exactly say what happened because it is confidential. But let me make up an example for you guys right here, okay? Let's say, for example, that my friend told me that she was texting her crush and she thought to herself that her crush was going to tell her that she looked really good today. So right there, my friend is saying, I want this person to tell me that I looked really good today. They're gonna tell me I looked really good today. Now, without thinking about it, without overcomplicating it, without asking how, whatever, just keeping it as simple as this person's gonna tell me I look really good today, or what if they tell me I look really good today? Anything like that that makes you feel hopeful and like it's really gonna happen. Watch how 2 seconds later, my friend will get the message that this person is saying, you looked really good today. Then my friend is gonna tell me, oh my god, I think I just did something, thought transmission right here. I told myself that my crush was gonna tell me that I looked really good today, that he's thinking I look really good today, and then he told me those exact words, you looked really good today, right then and there. That is a thought transmission sent. It is publicated, it is put up into the internet, like whatever it is, but it's all over the surfaces. It is just done and it is just there, and that is as simple as it has to be. So right there, my love, I intend truly, that's the end of this video, guys, that this video helped you out to the most of its ability, as that is basically it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really, truly, and genuinely appreciate it, and I truly intend that I could have helped you all understand a little bit better about what first thought transmission is, and second, how to use it to your advantage, while also understanding that you're the person who is in control and that you really can make things like this happen. I promise you guys, this is a real thing. There's even other methods that you can use and you can do, which I will get into in a few minutes because you guys already know that within everything that I'm saying here, the one thing that you can definitely do while using thought transmission is honestly, like, I saw this one thing, this method called the singing method. I can't remember if it's actually called that, if I'm being honest. No, it's called the whispering method, but there's actually also a singing method. So I'm gonna be mentioning both of those methods for you guys, that maybe this will make it easier for those who feel like, okay, let me ground myself when it comes to this. Okay, if you feel like you can't just think it and then just send it and it's done, I want you guys to understand that there's like 2 other ways that you can also make this work in your favor, alongside like a multitude of different ways. Honestly, I feel like you can make anything work in your favor no matter what it is that you're doing or what it is that you use. So I'm gonna be listing now 3 things. Okay, so the first thing I was gonna say was the singing method. So that method is literally just you singing the person's name, just you singing what it is that you want them to tell you. No matter who it is, no matter what it is, you can say to yourself, Thomas thinks I look so pretty. Thomas thinks I look so pretty. Thomas told me I look so pretty. Rebecca thinks I'm a bad bitch. Rebecca thinks I'm a bad bitch. Rebecca told me I'm a bad bitch. Like, whatever. I'm not gonna sing for y'all, but that right there. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, you're going to be going along with the energy of, they think I'm a bad bitch. They think I'm a bad bitch. Yup, they told me I'm a bad bitch because they know that I am. Letting this be something that's put out into the world, because also from a spiritual perspective, whenever you sing something, whenever you're like actually putting your voice into something, that is said to be giving that thing more power, which is also a placebo effect to be saying here, like, oh, if I sing it, it's gonna have more power. That is a belief. So if you believe that you singing what it is that you're saying is going to make it more powerful in the sense that that person will hear you and will act on it, go ahead and do that. It will be something that will be reflected though, because you're assuming that it will be. That's it. Now the second method is called the whispering method, which you guys may have heard about, but it's also really simple. It's basically just you whispering the person's name, you whispering what it is that you would want them to tell you, and just saying it over and over and over again, like, Michael told me I'm so pretty, 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 I'm so pretty, Michael thinks I'm so pretty, Michael told me I'm so pretty, which also sounds like affirmations, right? Like me saying it back, it sounds like I'm affirming here. So if you want to take it that way, you absolutely can, where you're telling yourself I'm affirming it, or in this case, you're like, nah, I'm just repeating back to myself exactly what it is that Michael's gonna tell me, because he already did, because that's it, and that's it. And then it is also reflected right back into your reality simply because you said so, and that's it, as that will also work to the most of your ability. I've seen many people using the whispering method where they just whisper the person's name, even if you don't want that person to just say something specific to you and you just want to hear from them. Generally speaking, you can say that person's name over and over and over again through the whispering method, and then they will end up hitting you up or doing anything else for that matter. I have also heard one more thing about the whispering method that I think is kind of cool to mention, is that, like, from a placebo effect perspective, if you whisper the person's name or whatever the message is at nighttime, when you assume that the person might be sleeping, it would be easier for that person to pick up on that message, because you feel like they can hear you without any kind of conscious energy coming into it, like their subconscious is picking it all up. Again though, these are all very spiritual things, so you kind of have to like believe in it, obviously. I mean, within the law of assumption, it is really all about believing in yourself and in the energy and all that. So just understand that this is all something that you can use to your advantage. You don't have to. Of course, like I said, even you just thinking in the moment, it's done. They said it to me and that's it, and then they do, that's more than enough. Okay, this is just additional. Now the last method I'm gonna mention here is writing it down. Now, I wouldn't call it necessarily a method or anything. I guess you could just say it's scripting, but you simply scripting down exactly what this person's telling you. Jonathan told me he loves me. I love you. 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 Writing it all down as if Jonathan is the one telling you, I love you. Then the next day, you never know, or even that night, that day, the same minute, the next second, whenever. It doesn't really matter when, but just know that it will happen. Jonathan will tell you that they love you because you have been putting that thought transmission to use. You know, in this way, you can even say to yourself that whenever I write my words down, it becomes even more powerful, and it is done. It is out in the universe now, and everyone can feel it. That person can feel it. It is done, and that's it. You see what I'm trying to say here? It's all about your intention behind it. If you believe in your power, no matter what it is that you're doing, it's gonna work regardless. But you have to be the person to make it work for yourself, okay? Thought transmission is super simple. It's super easy. I promise you guys, I do this like every fucking day without me even realizing it, okay? It's super unintentional a lot of the times, but if I can do it unintentionally, can you imagine how much stronger it would be if I intentionally did that? Which I have also done, but lately it's been unintentional and it's still been working. So if you're doing it with intention, why the fuck would it not work? Exactly. You just can't overthink it, don't overcomplicate it, keep it simple like I'm telling you that it is, and watch it manifest in your beloved and blessed favor, because that's exactly what you deserve, and that's it. It is super simple, guys. Just know that you can do this because you absolutely can, and that's it. Now, alright, my love, thank y'all so much again for watching my video. I really, truly, and genuinely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, for real. Sending out these loving thoughts to you all to think the very best of yourself. It's almost like that post that's like, you're so in love with yourself, like the hypno shit. Because it's true, you're so in love with yourself. You love yourself so much, you manifest everything that you want. You know that you got this shit in the bag, etc. because you know that you do, and that's it. But Besides that, my love, I will see y'all this Thursday for another video. Thank y'all so much again for watching. May God bless you all always, and please take care, everybody. And remember, my love, that this is something that can remain super, super, super simple. In fact, I refuse to teach it in any other way that is not simple. Because using the law of assumption, conscious manifesting exactly what it is that you want is supposed to be simple, okay? It is supposed to be simple. If you tell yourself that the love of your life can hear all of the wonderful messages that you want to hear back, you better trust that they absolutely can, because they absolutely can. You better trust that they hear you. You better trust that they're gonna act on it. You better trust that they're gonna repeat that shit right back to you. You simply better trust that it's all going to happen in your best favor, because it already did. You see, like, it already did. It's not a matter of when, it's not a matter of how, it's not a matter of this. It is a matter of it is done. That is the only thing that you should be worrying about. It is done, and that's it. Not even worrying about, bitch. Like, you just knowing that it is done. That's it. It is done, and that is final, okay? So they heard you. They know. They're repeating it back to you. It is done. That's it. They can hear you. That's it. Remember that. That's it. And that really is it. Keep it that way. There is absolutely no need for the overcomplication, and I, out of all people, would definitely know that. So listen to me and keep the thought transmission simple. Y'all got that shit. They can hear you. Trust that they can, because they absolutely can. And that's it. Really is it. Bye. My love, my baby, my girl, my little psychic, my little non-psychics. I don't care who you are. You don't have to be a psychic to do this shit. I'm telling you. If you want to get your message across, you want that person to hear you, you want that person to understand exactly what it is that they should be saying to you, thinking about you, whatever, repeating back to you. I don't care what it is. Understand that they already have, because you said so. Understand that they can hear you, because they do. Understand that they understand you, because they absolutely can and do and have and always will, because you said so, and that's it. So all in all, when it comes to you using thought transmission, I want you guys to just understand. I said it, they're gonna say it too. I'm thinking it, they're thinking it too. Whatever it is that we got going on, it is interconnected, because it absolutely is. And the last thing you should be doing is assuming some sort of separation here, when there literally isn't a separation until you claim that there is one. But as someone who is in as much control as you are in, you definitely shouldn't be thinking about it in any other way. You said that it's done, so it's done, and they can hear you, and they are repeating it back to you, and they are doing what it is that they have to do for you, because you said so, and that's it. That is a beautiful thing about this kind of connection within this world, is that we are all truly interconnected in this way. So let's take a pleasant advantage of the fact that we're so connected like this, and let's say exactly what we need to say to each other, because we all can hear each other, because we're all already there, and that's it. We all got this in the bag though. It is done, they can hear you, and that is final. Remember that. Don't wait on it, don't overthink it, don't do anything, just know that it's done. And I promise you guys, it will be shown right back to you, because it has to be, because you said so, and that's it. Absolutely, that is it. God bless you all always. Thank you guys so much for watching today in this video, and for learning from me, and for doing what you gotta do for yourself by using thought transmission to your best advantage, because that is exactly what you're supposed to do. Use these things to your advantage, okay, period, and that's it. Bye, love. Y'all got this. I thought it, and it's done, so I know that it really is done, and that's it. That's it. Bye.